I realized my sister's kindness was just a perfect disguise, I opened the ring box and hidden between the silk, I found my mortgage contract with my forged signature. That paper didn't belong to my wedding. It proved that someone had put my house up as collateral for a loan I never requested. I recognized the turquoise ink from the pens my sister Alina collects. I remembered her smile when she offered to help with the paperwork because I was overwhelmed with work and my mom's hospital appointments. Elena's kindness always arrived wrapped up. She took mom to dialysis, advanced payments for the reception, tracked dates, calmed fires. She also asked for my passwords to download statements and made me sign an authorization in case of emergencies. I, grateful, trusted her. 2 weeks earlier, a bank called to confirm a refinancing. I assumed it was a mistake, and Elena said her contact would fix it. A catering deposit disappeared and then reappeared with a miraculous discount. An anonymous email accused me of stealing hours. Elena brought me coffee and swore everything would pass. I saw her as a protector, not someone who was managing the chaos she created. That morning, with the contract in hand, I went to the notary from the contact's email. Elena was waiting for me, impeccable, greeting the notary by name. She explained sweetly that I was nervous about the wedding and that it was best to sign quickly to not lose the rate. I extended the document and pointed to the signature. She said it was an old copy. The system showed the authorization I signed months ago. Limited powers for mom's medical procedures. Someone had added an amendment that allowed her to act on my behalf if I couldn't be present. Elena insisted I dictated it over the phone and showed cropped messages. I asked for a break. I called Human Resources. They traced the anonymous email to the house network where Elena lived to care for mom. I called the bank. The loan request had been reactivated that morning from the same IP address. I returned and asked that we be recorded reading the amendment. I showed the catering receipt. The refund had gone to Elena's childhood friend's account. The notary, no longer neutral, halted the procedure and announced verification with the bank. Outside, in the parking lot sun, Elena told me she was doing it for mom, that the money wasn't enough, that the wedding was a luxury. Her sweet voice made what was convenient sound sensible. I said I would cancel the authorization, that HR and the bank were already notified. She called me ungrateful and threatened to tell my fiancé that I wanted to postpone the wedding. I replied that he already knew. I told him everything last night. Upstairs, the notary took my statement and scanned papers. I sent copies to my boss, the bank, and my mom's insurance company. That afternoon, I changed the locks, collected medicines, and took mom to my apartment. At night, an email arrived. Request canceled. Investigation opened. Elena wrote me asking not to report her. She promised to return the money. I saved that message. At dawn, mom asked for cinnamon tea and inquired about Elena. I said she would rest for a while. I turned on the radio and let it hum a bolero. On the table, next to the rings, I placed new teas and a folder with clean contracts. There were no shouts or sirens, only the shy steam from the teapot and the certainty that true kindness doesn't need disguises. I called the locksmith and asked to note his number as a contact. I sent Elena a message with the bank address, and I moved on.